Hi guys, Piotr here. This is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and before we are going to start our analysis today, quick survey. Someone said that there is a 70% of the chance that he's going to spend his retirement time on the Mars. Well, you've got like 3 seconds to guess who said that. Taking into consideration the chart we are going to go through today, Tesla, probably most of you already know. We are talking about the Elon Musk. All right, so Tesla stocks, that's the point today. Let's have a look what we might have some kind of a supply and demand when it comes to the monthly chart, especially that we are approaching end of the month, end of the quarter. All right, so let's have a look what we have here. In that case, the first supply line is going to be related. Just let me change the color, monthly chart red color. Okay, and we are talking about the levels close to 1080. All right, how can we get that one? Well, that's the bottom of this breakout candle, big breakout candle, right? And we have that bottom around 1080. That's the point number one. Of course, if we are going to decide to go higher, the next one could be some kind of a possible swing high fulfillment when it comes to the Tesla stock. All right, so let's have a look what we have here. In that case, the next stop might be around 1790. In that case, it's gonna be also useful to check this candle, the big supply candle, right? And let's have a look where we do have some kind of the Fibonacci levels. In that case, we are going to make like this. And simply we are going to switch to magenta color. All right, in that case, 50%, 61.8. These two are below the level of 1790. What we are talking about? We are talking about 1390 and 1610. So we already know where we have some kind of the supply. Let's try to use some very easy tools and let's check where we might expect some kind of the supply. As you can see, if we are going to make, based on the monthly chart, 1-to-1, well, in that case, we are talking about the levels close to 1080, 1080, right? 1080 when it comes to the 1-to-1 move. In that case, if that's going to be fulfilled, this 1-to-1, then we can make another measure. All right, we can make, for example, measure of 1-to-1, and then depends how big pullback could be, we may start to talk about 1390. In that case, it could look like Riley, another pullback, and big Riley. So we already know where the supply is based on the monthly chart. Let's have a look where the demand is based on the monthly chart. In that case, we are going to check In that case, we are going to check the latest lower shadows based on the monthly chart. We are talking about levels close to 565 565, and we are talking about these lower shadows over here. And if we are going to make the move below, then probably the bottom of this rising candle is going to be the next support. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 385. So, as you can see, for now, we know where the supply, possible demand is when it comes to the monthly chart. So let's switch lower to the weekly chart when it comes to the Tesla stock. In that case, well, as we see, there is a possibility that we might want to close the gap, right, when it comes to the split. Well, if that's going to be the case, we are talking about 50% of the Fibo from the monthly chart we were discussing a second ago, and it's 1,390. All right, that's quite significant development. And to be honest with you, we do have the possibility to go that high as long as we are holding above 565 when it comes to the weekly chart. Now, when it comes to the weekly chart, we have some kind of the possible supply, and we are going to change the line. And as we can see, weekly is a blue. As we can see, we already testing the previous week rejection, this week 780, right? 785, as we do have some kind of the consolidation. So if you are a bull, what you wanna see, the break to the upside, maybe a retest of 1075, 1080, pullback into mid of that consolidation and the weekly demand zone, right? So that's gonna be your long setup after the breakout, okay? If you are looking for a buying pullback, then the line close to 565 is your possible demand zone. Also, what is very important, that if we are going to break through that consolidation zone, and if we are going to make the similar move to the upside based on the sizes, that's what we are going to get, right? There is a minor supply zone based on the weekly chart when it comes to this breakout candle, the blue one, and we are talking about the levels close to 945. So, trying to make the summary of the weekly chart, right? The supply is around the current level 780, 785, and then again 945. If we are going to break through, then the monthly supply possible around 1080. The demand is still around 565. So let's switch lower. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the daily chart. In that case, looks like we have very big consolidation zone, and we are testing that zone right here, right now, okay? Also, there is a possibility to notice that we are testing possible swing high right shoulder, right? That's also very, very significant. So in between now and 781, 85, that where I do expect some kind of the supply. The next one is going to be that consolidation zone over here and 50%. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 840. All right, so what about the demand? 50% of that consolidation, right, is around 670. And then if we are going to break through, we might see 565, 560, right? Especially that what you might notice here is this very beautiful formation. So in both cases, if you are a bull or bear, we were discussing the possible supply, possible demand based on the monthly, weekly and daily chart. With that being said, guys, I wish you great next trading day. Do your own research, do your own homework, and don't try to chase the market. Have a good one and see you around.